Hey, I'm Ford Springer. We're joined here by Lauryn Elaine. Thanks for joining us, Lauren.
Thank you for having me.
So, for those of you who don't know, Lauren was one of the three Playboy models that was taken into custody after the Mexican police raided the Playboy Music Fest down in Merida, Mexico on June 30th. Lauren, would you mind running through the events of the night there for us and kind of giving us an idea of what you guys had to go through and just what played out over the course of the evening?
The Playboy Land Music Festival is kind of like a Coachella type of a vibe. And since it's Playboy themed and affiliated with our company Playboy Mexico, they, like to promote some of the girls that, have appeared in their magazine. So they, offered us a plane ride to come out and go to some places like Merida. And then we were supposed to go to Cancun the day after to kind of party, meet some of our fans, see, more Mexico and just
Right.
relax. And so we're, relaxing, having a good time, drinking champagne. And we had just, it's like 10:30 at night. And they had just, brought us up on stage one time for like a minute or two, just be like, oh, hey, like, hi, I'm here to the crowd. And then we went backstage to keep drinking and celebrating,
Right.
just having a good time. And about 5 minutes after that happened, that's when the immigration came and basically got us all up from backstage at our table and had us go into this big room and kind of just start weeding us all out. We all had to get our passports out and show them if they were a resident of Mexico or, if they were foreign, if they had working visas and blah, blah, blah. So that's how they ended up taking us because they thought that we were being paid to be
But
there.
in fact, you weren't, right?
So no, we were not paid. So we were arrested for no reason. They took us in the back of the van and took us to our office, or their office, and basically was like, "You were working," and we're like, "No, we weren't. Like, we don't get paid for this. We're just here for fun, for publicity. We love like the girls. We wanted to see Mexico, and all that stuff." And they were just like, "No, sorry, you're gonna stay till Monday." And it was like Friday night at like 11:30, and we were
Oh,
like,
wow.
"What? Like, are you serious?" Yeah, we were supposed to go to Cancun the next morning. Like, I've never been, so I was just really upset. And
Understandably so, I think. So, how long did
yeah,
y'all have to stay in the? Were you in a jail cell or being held in a room, or where exactly were you held by the? Was it immigration officials?
yeah. So it wasn't technically a jail, but I beg to differ because they had put us in this like kind of like this courtyard, but it was like locked and gated. And then they put us into a separate room with like little like beds. You know how they have in like the holding
Yeah,
like
right.
cells, like if you get a DUI or something or whatever. And they had that, and they like locked the door. So I don't know what you want to call that, but we were stuck in there for about 20
Wow.
hours.
Okay. Um, that's awful.
So yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, I'm really good at catching mosquitoes now.
Right.
Yeah, it was really awful. There was about like 10 mosquitoes in our little thing at like one time. Like we were constantly just trying to kill them. Like my poor friend Elise, her legs were just
Uh,
so bad.
that's the worst.
Ugh.
Um, so
Yeah, it was bad.
in the interview you did, I guess it was via email with Fox News, which is how I found out about this story. You said that the
Yeah.
Mexican immigration authorities were trying to shake down Playboy Mexico. Could you kind of explain what you meant by that? Were they just trying to get them to pay you guys all, or you know get you out of jail by paying for your bail or whatever. What exactly did you mean?
Well, you know how the rumors are in Mexico if, authorities get a hold of you. So, at that time I didn't have like a confirmation, but that was like the word around the grapevine. But they made us testify false information. So they made us plead guilty to working, even though we weren't being paid, so that they could take money from our company to let us go and have our passports back. They actually didn't let us leave Yucatan until that Monday. And so, yeah, they had us lie.
Sense. And then they held your passports afterwards, right? Is that why you had to stay in Yucatan? I noticed, you guys stayed down there for a couple more days after you were released from the jail or the holding cell or whatever you want to call it.
Yep. Yeah. So they said, they can leave, but until, we get all of the paperwork and, whatever they had done behind the scenes, they weren't going to give us our passports back until Monday. So we were forced to stay in Yucatan. We couldn't leave the state because we were obviously you need your passport. So we were stuck. And we were just really tired anyways. Getting to Merida was just a whole crazy trip in itself. We had been on a party bus the night before and then hopped on an airplane at like 4 in the morning. So we hadn't slept already for like a day or two. And then we went to jail and then we didn't sleep that night because they offered sleeping pills. We found a little condom wrapper in the bed. Like, we were just like, oh my gosh, we're going to die tonight.
So the conditions were not good.
They were not good. I saw some weird bugs in there that I've never seen in my life. I don't know.
Okay, so now the three of you, you and the two other girls that were locked up with you, y'all are going to be on the cover of Playboy Mexico's August edition, right? And that's your first cover as a Playboy model, correct?
Yeah, it's my first cover. I'm super happy with it, and I don't know, I'm kind of glad.
Did y'all shoot the photos down in Mexico after you were released?
I'm not so sure I could disclose that one.
Okay, that's fine.
But
I got you.
But it's always a good time with my family down there. We all look out for each other, and I'm super happy that they acted so quick on everything. Within the hour of them taking us that night, they already had a lawyer hooked up for us. So they definitely take care of us in that aspect as much as they could.
I'm glad that they were able to get you guys out of there all right. And thank you so much for joining us and giving us a rundown. We really enjoyed having you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Sometimes you never know. When bad things happen, you never know, the good things are going to come out of it.
Well, good luck with the magazine release. I hope that all goes well. And thanks again for joining us.
Of course. All right. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
You.